It has come to this, everyone. We've reached this point. I'm MegamanNG, and welcome to the 6th and final of the Pixel Remasters. Final Fantasy VI. Released on April 2nd, 1994, in Japan, after a year of exhaustive development. Yes, there was crunch, and a whole lot of it. We wouldn't get this until 6 months later in October, and it would be known as Final Fantasy III. Because remember, we never got the original FF3 or 5, and I've already expressed all that in my previous playthroughs. So, without further ado, and if you're watching this, today is April 2nd, which marks the 30th anniversary of this game. Many consider it to be one of the absolute best, hands down. Well, I believe it, because this was, without a doubt, the first Final Fantasy game I've ever played. Final Fantasy V may be my all-time favorite, but 6 was how I was introduced to this series. Not 4 though, just saying. Anyway, we're gonna get started. And yeah, this would also be the last Final Fantasy on the Super Famicom, because 3 years later, Final Fantasy VII would be released on the PS1. And its rocky history, yeah, I will explain that when we reach the end. Let us get started. And yes, I'm using classic font for this. The ancient war of the Magi. When its flames at last receded, only the charred husk of a world remained. Even the power of magic was lost. In the 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines took the place of magic, and life slowly returned to the barren land. Yet there now stands one who would reawaken the magic of ages past, and use its dread power as a means by which to conquer all the world. Could anyone truly be foolish enough to repeat that mistake? There's the city. Hard to believe an Esper's been found frozen there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Pah, probably just another wild goose chase. I don't know. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident the intel was good. Ah, yes. Our witch. I hear she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in 3 minutes. Kinda makes your skin crawl, don't it? Relax. With that thing on her head, she's a mindless puppet. The girl won't even breathe unless we tell her to. We'll approach from the east. Move out. When I first played this, I had no idea how much of a journey I was going to head in. The girl takes point, and don't waste time on the riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. Yep, we arrive in the town of Narsh, and thus begins Final Fantasy VI. The Esper's gotta be here. Let's keep looking. Alright. Yeah. You'll notice right away that there are now specific class types, like representing who they are. You have Wedge, and Biggs, which in the original FF3, he was referred to as Vic. Yeah, Ted Woolsey did the localization for it, but do you want to know the most messed up part about this? This had to be done, the script for the entire story had to be done in 30 days. Any sane man wouldn't do that. Not to mention he had to deal with Nintendo's content policies at the time. I have to wonder if it was the impetus that would ultimately have him leave Square in 1996. Well, I only hope I find out. Because yes, we're introduced to this girl. She has access to magic, cure, and fire. That's it. In terms of her status, yeah. She's a magic tech elite. She doesn't have much. She's level 3 while the others are level 1. Anyway, let's get started. Imperial Magitech armor? Not even Narsh is safe anymore. You're right. Yep, and now we're introduced to the music. And I'm just gonna say it right here, right now. The music is what really delivered in Final Fantasy VI, as this was Nobuo Uematsu's best work. Hands down. Oh, nice. Wedge and Biggs leveled up. Not that it would matter. And for the sake of it, I won't be implementing the boost yet until later. Yeah, we're gonna speed things up. The Empire's got no business here. You dare send a Silver Lobo? I gotta also speed up the ATB gauge. Yep, and this game has tons of references to Star Wars. Oh yeah. I'm setting the battle speed to fast. And yeah, you could also choose to be either wait or active. I'd rather have it be wait. Because I like to play strategically if I want to have any chance. Stop them! For Narsh! Yeah, eat a Bioblast. And now you're gonna send these guys out? Come on. Terra gets access to a few more abilities. Good. Wedge and Biggs are level 3. Had it set to fast. Yeah, but it's still not enough. Oh, you can actually set it to very fast. Okay, then. We've got him trapped now. Now we're surrounded. This is introducing 2 new types. Surrounded and pincer attacks. Very good. Terra, or rather, this girl is now level 4. But we all know who she is. Defend the mines! Now to take down the bad guys. Plus, I needed somewhat of a break from Ace Attorney. Very good. Wedge and Biggs are now 4. According to our source, some miners unearthed the frozen Esper in a new shaft they were digging. This must be it. Now we've entered the Narsh Mines. A strange light fills the air. Time to learn about save points. At save points, you can use tents and sleeping bags and also save the game. You could also use the save and quick save functions anywhere on the overworld map. Indeed. I'll handle this. Stand back. And we have more enemies. Yeah, eat Bioblast. Fine, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. That did it. We're not handing over the Esper. Mir, get them. First fight. We face... Hold it. Now what? This thing's, They must have trained it to guard the mines. What are you talking about? You know what this is? Ever heard of a lightning whelk? It's a monster that absorbs lightning and stores the energy in its shell. Right. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Got it. Thankfully, I can just do this and just spam Fire Beam. Like so. And now it's on to enter the shell. Now attack. Yeah, the strategy for this is simple. Do not attack the shell. Just focus on the thing itself. And there you go. We got a high potion and an ether for our efforts. Ain't that nice? Let's just press on. Now we reach this scene. So, this is the frozen Esper? This thing's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. The frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. Where's that light coming from? Wah! What was that? Wedge? Wedge, where are you? Hey, what's going on? Now where are we? Where am I? My, and I only just removed the crown. My head hurts. Easy there. This is a slave crown. The others were using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so you do whatever they told you. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry. It'll all come back to you. In time, that is. A mysterious young woman, born with the gift of magic, and enslaved by the Gestalian Empire. And now we're introduced to be able to name your characters. This is Tara Brantford. Originally she was supposed to be named Tina, but the testers did not like this name. So Ted Woolsey gave her the name Tara, which is basically representing the Earth, which is kind of nice, a good choice. My name is Tara. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. Open up! We're here for the Magitech armor pilot. Open this door, right now! Hand over that girl! She's an agent of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't going to listen to reason. This way, quickly. Before that, make sure you head here and you get an elixir. Now head up here. Make your way out of time through the mines. I'll try to buy you some time. And now we gotta move. Up there! We better punch it fast. Now we enter the Narsh mines. Oh good, a preemptive strike. And these bandits are no joke. Good, Tara is now level 5. She is a Magitech. Now let us save our progress. Now we can get these 2 chests now, but I recommend waiting because the chests will change into different items later. The chests will never be inaccessible, so you don't have to worry. Anyway, let's hold off on them for now. Yup, back attacks. Yeah, now burn. Alright, good. There she is! And Tara now passes out. My sweet little magic user. With this slave crown, you'll be all mine. Tara wastes no time going on the offensive. Good, good! Burn them all to a crisp! Soldiers of the Empire. We stand at the dawn of a new age. The lost power of magic has returned to us. We have been chosen. The time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over this world. Nothing shall stand in our way. And if you're wondering, in the original SNES version, They did a salute similar to something that I don't want to mention for fear of demonetization. Yeah, something in Germany during World War II. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gestahl! Yeah, this was probably done to not anger people. I don't know why, but it was not the best idea. Took you long enough. Busy with all the robbing and plundering, I presume. A treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler, searching the world over for relics of the past. We are now introduced to this guy, Locke. Real name, Locke Cole. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Huh, semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Anyway, is there something you need me to do? There is indeed. I met the girl. Girl? You don't mean... The city guard is pursuing her as we speak. The city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't use it. The people are just too stubbornly independent to join an underground resistance group like the Returners. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the girl, but they wouldn't listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Narsh? That would be the idea. Make your way to Figueroa for the time being. There she is! Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. Help out! Moogles, are you saying you want to help? Help out! Okay, tutorial time. Use us to protect Terra from the guards. Would you like an explanation? You'll fight using 3 different parties. Press the ZL button to switch between them. Defeat the leader of the guards before the troops reach Terra or the battle's lost. That's easy enough for us. Okay, so we now have his 3 moves of his own. This is Locke, an adventurer. He's basically the thief of the party who can steal items, while the others prove out to be very valuable assets. And yeah, their equipment is default, so you can't take it. Now the second one. This is Mog. Mog is basically a Moogle, and is a party member, but he has the ability to dance. And dance is going to help us out on the journey. I know that for a fact. Okay. Alright, the fight begins. Yeah, just attack. And this one, Mog learns Twilight Requiem. Yeah, Mog has access to dances that you need to make sure you get in the first part of the game. While we put our efforts toward the others. Not bad. And yes, they gain experience too. Nice job. Gotta switch all the way around. Yeah, and expect to do this sort of thing when we win later on in the game. You'll have to do this more than once. Oh yeah, by the way, you can actually take Tog's gear. You can take it if you want. Not gonna need it, but trust me, it'll help us out. Ah, glorious, a snowstorm. Not fun! All that remains is the commander. Okay. Yeah, he'll need the shield to survive. Boss time! Yep, we had to fight the guard leader and its Lobos. Yeah, those are easy. The bigger problem is the guard leader itself. He hits hard. Come on, can't I steal from this clown? Yeah, good riddance. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. His switch oughta. Eh? You back with us now? You saved me. Save your thanks for the Moogles. I can't remember a thing. It's like my mind's trapped in a fog. You lost your memory? A man said it would come back. Eventually. So, you've got amnesia. Don't worry. I won't leave your side until your memory returns. I'm not gonna up and abandon someone just because they lost their memory. I'll keep you safe. I promise. Now we arrived outside of town. This is a school for the beginning adventurer. Despite all of our recent advances in technology, the outside world remains full of monsters we know little about. Here we provide advice to travelers brave enough to face its many dangers. Yep, we now enter the adventuring school. If you set the battle mode away, you can take all the time you want to select spells or items without having to worry about being attacked. You might find this room more useful after you gain some experience out in the world. A lot of the things you'll hear in here might not make much sense until you've gotten your feet wet. This is water from a recovery spring. It'll restore your HP and MP. Such springs are located throughout the world, so always be on the lookout. This is school. Yeah, we all know all about that. This is just teaching us the basics. Yeah, but Sieges is all about the basics of combat. Be careful. Sometimes monsters lurk inside a treasure chest. And we get an ether. We will have to return back here later. But now it's time for us to head off. 2 out of the 3 items and 1 chest. We'll come back here later for the rest. Time to press on. And this is the world map of FF6. This is the map itself. Yeah, you may also notice that much of the game is split in 2 arcs. We're in the world of balance, and it isn't until later where things really get nuts. Magic is going to be your go-to requirement here. And this is our next stop. God, she's numb. Thankfully, the numb effect only is temporary. That did it. Now it's time for us to head in here. Welcome to Figaro Castle. Halt. Oh, it's you. Proceed. And it's here we're introduced to another character. Him. The man in charge of this castle. You mean this young woman is... Who are you? Oh, my apologies. How rude of me to turn my back to a lady on our very first meeting. The young king of Figaro Castle, imperial ally and champion of the technological revolution. This is Edgar. Real name, Edgar Rene Figaro. I am Edgar, king of Figaro. Surprised that someone like me knows a king? Well, I'll catch you two later. So you're an Imperial soldier, right? Don't worry. Figaro and the Empire are allies. Feel free to rest here, for as long as you like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Why are you being so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. I guess your abilities would rank a distant third. What's the matter? Guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. I suppose some girls would have felt something from those words, but not me. And yeah, I made a little miscorrection. Its name is actually Edgar Ronnie Figaro. My mistake. Thankfully, I'm more than willing to correct it. We obtained first the Phoenix down. Yeah, time for us to explore everything about this place. And here you get items like potions, ethers. Ethers are expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna basically have my guild count up to like, how do I put this? 4 times? That sort of thing. Yeah, there are no cottages in this game, just ethers. Yeah, that sort of thing. And it's here you get your hands on these items. Bioblaster and the Noise Blaster. These are basically for Edgar, who is basically the machinist of the group. There is a lot to see here and a lot to explore. No. Yeah, let's rest for a bit. Now leads us to the bottom floor. Edgar has a twin brother, you know. He was such a nice boy, always thinking of his family. Edgar, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about a successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? What do you mean? Edgar! Are you crying? Edgar's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom. This is Sabin. Full name, Sabin Rene Figaro. Ah, yes, Sabin. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. I often wonder where he is now and what's he doing. Yeah, Sabin. His Majesty said he'd marry me when I get old enough. That's a bit creepy. I mean, there is a lot to know about a game like this. And I'm appreciating the game for what it is. Final Fantasy VI is a huge success, to put it that way. The ancients once wielded a force known as magic. Those who mastered the art were called magi. Scholars all over the world are busy studying magic, but you can only learn so much about something without seeing it. You got that right. 9 chests. Please tell me I gotta find the rest in another place. Not to mention, every single character in Final Fantasy VI has their own theme. And all the themes are truly well done. I'm sorry, I can't let you go down there. It's too dangerous. I see, so if it's dangerous, there's not much else I can do. Well, how do you like my castle? King Edgar, there's someone from the Empire here to see you, sire. Kefka, no doubt. Phooey! Emperor Gestal's stupid orders! Edgar, you pinhead! Why do you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the pits! Ahem. There's sand on my boots! All gone, sir. Pathetic idiots! Sir Kefka, what in the world brings you out of my way? Yep, that there is Kefka Palazzo. You could say he's basically the big bad of this entire game. Yes, I'm spoiling it, I don't care. Alright, let's get started. And he's just laughing his butt off. You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We have an alliance. An alliance? With this miserable little sandpit? Don't make me laugh. I hear you've been busy down south taking over a country or 3. Just what is the Empire up to? That's none of your concern. What brings Emperor Gestal's own court mage Kefka to my humble castle? A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here. This wouldn't have to do with that witch everyone's been whispering about, would it? Lies! She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. There are more girls in here than grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly keep track of them all. Oh, Edgar, you know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. I didn't like the sound of that. Where's Terra? Take her to her room. I'd love to stay and chat, but the Chancellor and I have some planning to do. Being a king's not all tea and crumpets. Now, if you'll excuse me. Follow me. Yep. We gotta follow him all the way here. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. I'm... Locke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter! On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you met in Narsh is one of us, too. The Empire? But I'm an Imperial soldier. Not anymore. They were using you. That's all. Things are different now. It's just... I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. Try not to think too hard right now. You'll know what you want to do when the time comes. But how will I know which choice is right? What in the... What's going on? It's the Empire! Kefka, he... What do you think you're doing? Fire! 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 Bring me the girl. Now! I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh! Then, enjoy the barbecue! Is that so? Get her ready. Yes, sire. Had a change of heart? It seems I have no choice. Or perhaps I do. Oh my! The brave and noble king abandons his people to save his own skin. How utterly delightful! Jump! All right, sink her into the sand. Yahoo! And now we bear witness to this Figaro dive mode. Engage. Yep, now we bear witness to its unique function. Witness the glory of Figaro. And thus Figaro Castle sinks into the sand. Ugh. Go! Kill them! Okay, we have a boss fight now. And it's a back attack, which makes it worse. Ow. Really think you're cute, huh? Nice, we steal potions. Now it's time for you to burn. What's the matter, Edgar? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? Did you just see what I saw? You did, right? Right? Yeah, this kid's really something, huh? Really? Something? That was magic! Magic! Magic? She used magic? Terra. Your name was Terra, right? What exactly was that just now? I'm sorry, No, we're the ones who should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I. It just surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... It doesn't matter, does it, Edgar? Terra can use magic and we can't. That's all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us right now. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, Edgar. And these two swoon like a bunch of idiots. Let's get back to the fight. Yeah, Edgar is a machinist who specializes in using tools. And trust me, he's gonna be that useful. For a good reason. Noise Blaster, Bio Blaster, and Auto Crossbow. Trust me, he gets something really good that makes him really nasty. Good riddance to bad rubbish to these freaks. We get a high potion. Bravo, Figaro. You son of a sandworm! You'll pay for this! That was great. Were those bad people? I'm scared. Terra, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Like I told you before, we're members of the Returners. Would you be willing to meet our leader? Magic is going to be the key to winning this war. Magic? That Esper reacted to your magical powers. There's gotta be a relationship. I don't know any more than you do. These powers just come naturally to me. But no human is born with the powers you have. Forgive me. What should I do? The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for their own. And if they get them, the world is done for. Terra, you want to understand your own powers, don't you? Then I think you should meet with Baden. He may be able to help you find out more about why you have them. Please, Edgar's right. There's a cave just south of here that leads to South Figaro. Let's head in that direction. Yeah, and now we can be able to move. Yeah, but it's just so weird. Very weird. Uh-huh. Thanks for the ride, buddy. Take care. And yeah, what you're listening is actually Terra's theme. And I like it. And this is the cave in question. But I'm going to wrap this up here for now because I don't want this to get too long. Believe me. And believe me, some of his moves, some of his tools are just busted as hell. Absolutely busted. So yeah, that is it for part 1 of Final Fantasy VI. If you enjoyed, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. And I will see you then. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Product provided by Square-Enix. Happy 30th anniversary, Final Fantasy VI.